We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. This will be your touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Penix now on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. All in by Mooney, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They've got first down here from the 36. Penix is going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Got to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's Penix yet again. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, it's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Katie York now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. York knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Now is York to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gun. Got. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. The left side, caught by Higgins. The 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals run up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to go second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's a short gain of 1. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, try for 19. 18, let's make 19.
On first down, here's Penix. Drake London. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And a Falcon first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Christian Harris on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion. Penix on 3rd down. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
One, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Burrow now on 1st down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson to add the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4.
Falcons 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here, 12. 180.
Burrow from the gun. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. Even perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
11.
Again, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check. 69.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
18 Cardinal. Go street. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70. Cut 19.
Again, Penix to the air. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Trap 60. 19 tight. 79 Bronco. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Secures this at the 17. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. 11, 11.
Burrow to the air now. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 10.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Penix looking to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Try and run here with Robinson. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, we get to Robinson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70, Buffalo 18.
Penix on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But That's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Penix to throw again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third down.
Penix facing a third and long. He brings it in. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
A gain of 17 yards. It's fourth down.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Burrow gets it out one quick, and he's brought down at the line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On 1, right?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this third down.
12, 180, stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this second quarter to a close. The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Bengals 3-on-line.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
Alert, alert.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. 2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
21.
On now is York to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me,
Here we go.
I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Good set. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow back to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Dot. 180. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Looking left, throwing deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
11, 11. 11, 11.
1st and goal at the
11 MT, 11 MT.
Looking inside the red zone. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Dot.
He finds it right side. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And he's in! It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown! His 4th total score of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight. Dot.
Burrow setting the throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be marked out a yard shy of that marker.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, it's going to pay.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2, ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 12. Right 80. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
11 MT.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 17 yards.
11, 11,
That's
11, 11.
another Bengals first down.
11 MT.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Burrow on first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will set up first and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Burrow to the air now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
11 MT. 11, 12, 12.
It's now
On third and goal, here's Burrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
This our last play of the quarter.
Ready.
It's a designed run for him. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
This our last play of the quarter. Penix out of his end zone. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Third down, it's Penix. That one's complete right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
Robinson on the inside give. They blow this play out. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense.
Here we go.
Keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Burrow. Ball is caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. Penix has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Falcons first down.
Send the tight end in motion.
4-yard line.
Penix now on first down. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hawk 70. 19 tight. 1979 Broncos. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take over.
On first down, here's Penix. Puts him on the end route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
In a good spot here, second and inches. All right with Robinson from the pistol. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Robinson. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. From the shotgun, Penix escapes out to the left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Running with Robinson. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He's frightened, but they send him backwards on third and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Man in motion here.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown, stop and drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Big 13. Big stop.
Burrow gets it out right quick. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals up by 4. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
We go with a design keeper. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT. Cut. 11 Thomas. Cut.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
11, 11, 11. 11 Mighty. 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Back to throw it. He finds Brown right side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Gun.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, That's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 11, 11. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11.
Score on these guys.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He'll look to throw it. Jump pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Here we go.
10 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. One down, a whole lot more wins.